Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live, and I am back playing more Visions of Mana. We are really close to being done this series. I just have one more minion of the final boss left to get rid of. One more key of Aisha's side quest left to recover. And I think 1 or 3 towers, I don't know, I've kind of lost count of how many towers I've done. I think there's only 1 left, but I don't know. There could be 2 others that I completely forgot about. I forgot if there's... because I feel like I've been doing 2 towers each time I fight a boss. So that's 2, 4, 6... and I only remember the 1 dark tower. So I'm like, if I've only taken care of 6, and that means there's 2 more, right? Not 1 more? And then there's the fact that I only did 1 tower during one of those streams. So is there 2 more, 1 more, 3 more? I don't know. I feel like maybe I did 3 towers during one of the streams. I just completely forgotten now, so maybe there is only 1 tower left, but I'll look into that, and if that's the case, then I'll just grind, get stronger as well, just to waste time, because that last tower, from what I've seen about people talking about it online, the only real way to get through it is to just be strong. And I'm like, well, I have 25 levels left to get, so but I guess I could try again once I try and get 25 levels, as much as I can get at least, because I was close, but just not close enough, you know, because it's such a short amount of time that they give you, and the way that they have you do it is basically spam 1 attack over and over again and then finish it off with another attack. But the problem is I'm not strong enough to get rid of all of them with that spamming attack that I'm supposed to do. And if that's the case, then I have to use another attack that's supposed to wipe everything out in a short amount of time. And I just gotta get lucky. I got to get them all in one place so that I can hit them all with that attack, and it's not really clicking like that, you know? Because there'll be 1 straggler that makes its way out of the ball of energy that they get sucked into. And I don't know. I hate having to rely on luck to get through something, because it could take 1 instance or it could take 1,000. And I'm not about to do this like 1,000 freaking times and spend hours of my time just doing 1 thing over and over again. If I'm grinding to fight enemies, at least I'm changing locations, I'm changing enemies that I fight. Sure, they may be the same enemy type, but it's, you know, a different group of them every time at least, you know? And it's not as boring as it could be. So we'll do some of that today, but obviously I'm going to spend the first part of this video, or live stream, whatever you want to look at it as, doing the actual story stuff, which is the minion and the key. And since that's the case, we will be getting more story progression, which is awesome. And you know, probably be unlocking the very last area where we have to fight the final boss, but I won't be going through that during this stream. I'm going to do that next stream, because this stream I want to focus mostly on getting stronger, and that entails, you know, grinding. That's just how it is with some RPGs. I hate to tell you that. If you've never played an RPG before, that's mostly what they are. Grinding. Alright. Those grinding levels, it's a classic RPG thing to do. Oh, yeah. The tower that I have left to do is right here, down at the bottom there. Whoa, what? I didn't know that they did that. They have little dots to represent people now. I didn't know that that was a thing. Well, that's surprising. I didn't realize they had that. I knew that you could zoom in on the map, you know, and stuff. But I didn't realize that they had little dots representing the people that you can talk to. You know. That's neat, but it's not, I guess, necessary unless there is a person out there that wants to speak to every single individual NPC. I mean, I do that, obviously, but sometimes people don't, you know. But it's cool that they have that. Alright, let's get Flammy in here. So I guess I could mention that I have been debating what it is I'm going to be playing after I finish Visions of Mana. And I realized there is one game that I started last year that I still haven't finished. I really don't have that much left to do. And that's the Plucky Squire. So I was like, oh, duh, I have to finish the Plucky Squire. So once I finish with Visions of Mana, I'll jump back over to Plucky Squire. That'll probably be 1 or 2 streams. And, you know, getting that done will probably take the rest of this month. So as these 2 streams, another stream is like 3 weeks, almost a whole week, almost a whole month. So we'll be starting another new game sometime by the end of July or the beginning of August, when I'm starting my vacation. So yeah, we'll be getting more games out of the way, and I don't know which one it's going to be. There are a few games that I got last year that are in my backlog, but I think I should make a poll, you know? I should make a poll and see exactly which one you guys want me to play. That seems like a good idea. If you agree, let me know. I'm always up for reading feedback. So let me see. What should I do first? I guess I'll grab the key first, and then I'll go take care of the boss. Since the key is in a separate location this time. I think it's in the temple window. I'm also having a little bit of problems today, acid reflux wise. I don't have any celery. So I typically munch on some celery to get rid of it. To help get rid of it, but I don't have any today. I do have some antacids, but they haven't been helping. I think it's because I ate some spicy peanuts. But I don't really have too many things to eat. I only had those and tuna fish. And I want to save that for tomorrow morning. So yeah, I might be letting out little burps here and there.
Watch your step here.
This is pretty fun. The sliding or the being chased by wolves? I think this is how we get across there.
like we've been teleported.
The other thing is, I don't know what's been going on with me and head-wise, but like I've been having headaches lately. I don't know if I'm sick and it's just being staved off by my immune system, or if I'm just suffering from headaches from all the work that I did last week. Which could be the case. I'm not going to rule that out, because last month was a pretty okay month. I didn't have to work that much last month, all the way up until last week, you know? Last week, it was like, my boss needed me to come in, and a couple of people needed me to do more commissions than usual. We got a new oven because our old one wasn't working, so I had to help with that. So I've been doing a lot more physical and mental work last week than I normally do. And I'm thinking, because I went to sleep last night at such a late hour, it's all kind of caught up to me, and I'm like, ugh. But I had to take...
Looks like we've been teleported.
About 4 Excedrin today. That's more than I usually have to take to get rid of a headache. But even so, I'm still kind of... I feel like my head has a little bit of a tinge to it. On top of the...
Watch your step here.
Acid reflux I've been experiencing all day from the peanuts I ate.
Looks like we've been teleported.
It could be I need to hold off on eating peanuts these days. Because at the beginning of last month, I bought boiled peanuts for the first time in a while, because I like boiled peanuts. They taste great. But I guess maybe it's the salt content that's affecting my stomach. Because all last month, I was having problems with acid reflux. If you've been following this channel, you probably know that. But, you know, the last week, it wasn't bothering me. And that's because I didn't eat any peanuts at all. I had some. I just didn't want to eat them because I felt like that might be the problem. And now that I have eaten some today, I think, yeah, definitely, because I am experiencing some acid reflux again. And the celery did a really good job of cleaning it out of my system, so I think that could be why the celery helped last week. So yeah, I may hold off on eating peanuts these days. Alright, come on, where is this key? Maybe it's up above. Let's take a look here at the next floor up. How do I do that? There we go. Is it below? It looks like it's on the floor below. Alright. I'll go back down. Will that beam of light take me down? I can't remember if it takes you down or if you go even higher up. It looks like you go even higher up, if I'm being honest. I don't think I should... Yeah. Another thing that I have not even talked about that should be important to note about this game and this series is that this game is the first instance where Flammy is technically a playable character as Ramco. I wonder if maybe it could be down there. see it. Alright, let's go back down. Alright, so I thought it was up there, but it could just be down here. But where? Or maybe it's even further down. Maybe it's down this hole. Wait, is that it? Yes. Ah, gotcha. Look at this curious blue thing. It has rather a strange shape. That could be one of the keys for the book. Let's take it with us. Alright. We should gather the soil next. What soil would that be? We are facing a definite dilemma. It would be too strenuous to strike the floor slabs to access the soil beneath. Maybe we can collect some of these little rocks instead. Better than going back empty-handed. They appear to be fragments of the flagstones on the floor. I will wager it would be worth a try. Regrettably, the rocks do not fit inside the receptacle. I think I can make them smaller. Stand back. Just whack them. Here goes nothing. Yeah! Bravo, Val. These small stones should slide inside the vessel with no issue. You know, we could have just taken any chunk of rock back with us. Whoops, sorry. Guess I just like smashing stuff. Don't worry, Val. I'm sure Aish will be glad to hear how excited you were to help him out with his research. There we go. It's all 3 keys. Now we could take these back to Aish, but we'll take care of that boss first. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Oh, you know something? I just realized. I've got to swap out teammates. Alright, so we need to swap out someone with Palomino, I think. Was it Karina? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to look again. Can't remember who it was that we had last time. Okay, so it was, I think, Julie. It was Julie, Karina. It was Julie and Karina last time. the time before that was Morley and Karina. Morley and Karina. So the last time we changed out Morley with Julie. So this time we will change out Karina with Palomina. And we will change her equipment. She'll be using a whip. I think. Yeah, there it is. The Gleipnir, which is what we got from the last boss that we fought. So this boss that we're about to fight now will have Val's final weapon. And then we'll have collected all of the legendary weapons. And sadly, this also means this is going to be the last time I'm using the spear and shield, which sucks because it's my favorite weapon to use. I'll be replaced with the regular sword, which is slow. Yeah. Oh, right. We also need to give her her elemental plot, her last one, since she's using Earth. Oh boy, she is really far behind on Earth. Water was the one that I was going up in, so I guess we'll take care of that row.
My partnership with the spirits is profound. May this cultivate our connection.
And since we're moving up with Earth,
My bond with the spirits virgins. May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirits virgins. May this cultivate our connection.
alright, that's as much as I could do for her. I'm surprised I was able to do as much as I did with Morley and Karina. Julie, who did I... Okay, so I have him with light because of his weapon. And he's only at 40. Alright. So I can't remember exactly which one I decided I was going to go with for... Oh right, we can't. We're inside of a building. But yeah, let me see. What am I going to do first? Should I take care of the boss or should I turn in this key? Well, since it's a side quest, I think I'll turn in the key because, oh man, invisible wall. Because the boss is part of, the minion, I mean to say, is part of the mainline quest. Something we're going to be taking care of next time. So I'd like to leave this stream off. In terms of story, I'd like to leave it off with something that we're going to be picking up on next time I play. How do I get... Oh, I think it's this, right? Can you not go back through these? I could just... Yeah. Just jump down. Yeah.
Whoa! What Try terrain.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Okay. I was say, wait, is there any ground beneath us here? Alright, I'm gonna take some of my antacids. Hold on. But yeah. The antacids help a little bit, but not, you know. I'm looking at all the dots, and why does it feel like there are way more people than that? Or wait a minute, do those dots mean they are people that I haven't spoken to? You know what, I'm going to take a look. So if that's the case, then that means I haven't talked to a lot of people. Yeah, because look, there's this lady here. Oh wait, no, there's a dot here. Maybe I'm just not noticing all of them because it's... because of all the snow. Maybe there's just less people than I thought there were.
Oh no.
Everyone's freaking out about Benevodon this, Benevodon that. They're not even real. It's a bunch of fairy tales. Someone probably just saw a big monster and overreacted. Alright, so I talked with her. Yeah, and the dot's still there. Okay, so no, it's not... it's not that there aren't people that I haven't talked to. It's just that there are less people here than I... Wait a minute! Now there are more dots! How does this work? I don't know, maybe it takes a while for them to load? I don't know. Alright, well, Flammy, come here. Alright, let's go see Aish next. See what's going on with this side quest. Finally get it finished. And then we'll fight the final minion of that, whatever his name is. Al Sir, whatever his name was. It's like Al Hassan or something like that. I can't remember. Sounded like a genie name, if I'm remembering correctly. It's probably some kind of an evil genie or something. Hey, we did it. We got your things. Aish, we're back. Any new development with the book? Good to see you back. The book, as you can no doubt see, continues to mutter away. Well, were you able to retrieve the keys? And what of the soil samples? We got everything you asked for. 3 keys of different colors and 3 soil samples. This is greatly appreciated, Bao. The 3 keys should fit snugly into the cavity on the book. As for the soil samples, would you mind explaining exactly what happened here? Uh-oh, perhaps we got a little too proactive there. From what I can tell, the soil from Dora Gorge contains specimens of ancient bone. I cannot wait to begin analyzing them. See, I knew he'd be fine with it. In fact, I've half a mind to forget about the babbling book and head to my lab to examine these samples immediately. Aish, focus on the problem at hand, please. Next, Next, the samples from Rhyme Falls. I noticed there's a clear liquid inside. Did some snow happen to get inside the vessel? Yeah, I did that. How could you tell? You can blame Jule for that. He was complaining about how his fingers were about to freeze off, so he started stuffing snow and soil in there together. Karina, you little tattletale. When they were first mixed up, the snow and soil mix looked really pretty together before it all melted, that is. We were hoping it to show it to you. I see. It's a shame that the snow melted and ruined your masterpiece, Jule. And as for one from Wendell, this doesn't appear to contain any soil at all, but rather finely crushed pieces of rock. Well, there was no soil to be found in Wendell, so we retrieved a rock sample as recompense. Val pulverized some sizable stones into tiny pieces that could be placed inside the receptacle. Yeah, I might have gotten a little carried away. Not at all. In fact, you have gone above and beyond. I am glad to hear you share the same level of enthusiasm for science research as I. What are you planning on doing with these samples, Aish? I'd like to keep that a secret if you don't mind. Ideally, I wouldn't have to use them for anything, but we will see. Anyway, I've digressed enough. Let us open the book now. What esoteric knowledge could be born the mystic have left behind in this mysterious grimoire. But first, I propose we relocate to the Passagean Tome Spire. Should things take a sour turn, it would give us ample space to deal with any incidents. As always, the Tome Spire is rife with monsters, so allow me to fight alongside you. It's been a while since you last joined us in a battle. Alright everyone, to the Passagean Tome Spire. Are we actually going to be? Oh, we I thought I'd have to walk there. Okay. I will now open the book. Are you ready? Karina with her nod. It's like, yeah. Oop. It's so bright. What's going on?
Phew. Thanks for getting me out of that book. Place was cramped.
Who in the world? It's a small humanoid. A Shadow Zero, perhaps?
If you think I'm just some run-of-the-mill monster, then you'd be mistaken. The name's Born. Born the Mystic. Don't wear it out now.
A Shadow Zero that goes by the name Born the Mystic. If my knowledge serves, I believe that would make you an entity born of Born's hatred and malice.
Oh look, we've got a smarty pants over here. But you get it in one. I'm the shadow cast by Born's hatred from when he was still alive. He was a pathetic specimen, weak and scrawny, but boy did his enmity run deep. It was more than potent enough to manifest into what you see now. Me.
Big talk for something so small. Kinda gets on my nerves. Yes, well, I suggest we prepare ourselves for battle. Shadow Zeros are the manifestation of humans' ill will, though I have no idea what filled Born the Mystic with enough hatred to produce one. There is no mistaking that this malignant monster is anything but malevolent. It must be mollified. Let's give it a try then, eh?
What, you wanna have at it? Fine by me. I hated every single one of you from the moment we met. Curse you, Soul Guard. Curse you, Alms. You'll pay for the anguish you've caused me.
Brace yourselves, everyone. I think it has a grudge against Alms. Okay. Whoa. Oh, well, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Level 42, no big deal.
Just what I need. Take this.
Any more? Oh.
Feeling good.
Oh, that was easy. That was super easy. Did we beat it?
Not a chance. I ain't just gonna disappear like this. I've gotta get my revenge.
We defeated the Shadow Zero, but it looks like Born's anger is still lingering within the grimoire. Should we close the lock on the book? I don't think that would stop it speaking, though.
If you wanna try locking the grimoire back up, be my guest. But another Shadow Zero will materialize someday. We can be a pretty patient bunch.
I figured it would come to this. It would be a downright shame to close a magical grimoire such as this, denying its pages the light of day forever, forevermore. forevermore. Which is why I have formulated a plan that will address this. Come, we must return to La Grazzo. A plan? I wonder what it could be. Is it going to be some way for us to be able to grind easy? Because that'd be nice. That summarizes the events that transpired at the Tome Spire. We defeated the entity that haunted the book, but we're not in the clear just yet. Did any of you discover anything about Born while I was at the Tome Spire? Yes, we located the document you asked us to find. It explains that Born the Mystic once traveled the lands, testing his wicked sorcery on humans and monsters alike. Until one day he crossed paths with the alms convoy on their pilgrimage. It seems there was an altercation of some sort, but Born was slain by the Soul Guard. That would explain his grudge against Soul Guards. In his final moments, he mustered up what little strength he had left, sending monsters to scatter the keys to the grimoire across the world, despite desperate to ensure he would be the last one to know its spells. His hatred transferred to the book, where it eventually manifested as a Shadow Zero. It whispered the locations of the keys in the hopes that someone would find them and release it. How dare he use the scribe's innate inquisitiveness for his own devious designs? So, what do we do now, Aish? Born's malice still resides within the book. Remember the other errands I asked of you? Hey, that's the soil we collected. According to my research, Born was a Glean. Did they pronounce? Wait, Gaian? Gaian? A Gaian?
SJ.
Like one of the ones from that mine?
Sup, man?
As you know, Gaians love the earth and share the natural connection with it. Oh, hello! Yo, SJ, it's good to see you again. Hello and welcome. Oh, happy to see your little Frankie avatar at the bottom of the screen there, too. Also, what is that little symbol next to you? That's new. That is an interesting symbol. I think it's something that YouTube just started doing.
SJ. How you doing, bro? Said.
I'm good. How are you doing, SJ?
How you doing, bro?
Also, for whatever reason, YouTube's now giving you like this little symbol next to your name that says you're a #1 fan, which is pretty cool. I like that. Thank you for being a #1 fan. That's very nice of you. I think we just met yesterday, but it's neat that you're that it did that. What's going on with was there an update to YouTube or something? Oh, you know what? That could be a new thing that they added to chat. I guess it would depend on who's all in the chat, since there isn't that many people in chat today. Oh, that's cool. They have like a top fans list on there and everything. I didn't even realize that was there.
SJ said, I'm doing well. I don't know, it's some sort of XP farming XP LOL.
Oh. Huh. I guess they give out XP to whoever's watching the stream now. And whoever watches the stream longest, I guess, becomes the #1 fan of the day. Since you're the only one here, I guess that would make you the #1 fan of the day. Awesome. I guess the little Frankie avatar suits you then. That would be something that Frankie would do. He'd be a #1 fan of whatever. Oh, right, back to the story. According to my research, Born was a Gaian. As you know, Gaians love the earth and share a natural connection with it. His love for the soil and rocks was matched only by his desire to become an alm of earth. Everyone who knew Born was convinced that Gnome would choose him.
SJ said, my XP increases whenever I chat, so it's probably chat XP farm.
Ah, I see. That's cool. I'll look into it more once the stream is over. But that's a very interesting idea. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I didn't know YouTube was going to be doing updates like that. Also, if you hear me pause every once in a while, it's because I'm having problems with acid reflux today. I ate some spicy peanuts earlier, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I need something to drink.
SJ said, it's a different game. What's the story of it?
Oh, this is Visions of Mana. It's one of the main line series of the Mana Saga. And basically, your character, the main character, is the protector of characters called alms, who are supposed to travel to the tree, sacrifice themselves to replenish the earth of for mana.
I hope you don't get piles by tomorrow.
Oh, but yeah, no, it's a very long story. There's a lot to it, but basically it's an action RPG like Genshin Impact, but the characters that you play as, you don't really have as many as in Genshin. It's just a typical JRPG, action RPG. But what we're doing today is we're helping out this guy named Aish, who has a cursed book that is possessed by the spirit of this guy named Born, and Born is apparently jealous of the alms because he never got to be one, and his malice resides within the book, and every time we open the book we have to fight spirits. So the book is dangerous and we're trying to figure out what to do with it now.
SJ
his love for
do you play other games like Elden Ring or Sekiro or Silent Hill?
I don't play those games, but I do play a lot of other games. Like today is Visions of Mana. Tomorrow, me and my sister are going to be playing Fantasy Life I. And Thursday, I'm going to be playing No Man's Sky. So it's kind of a mixed box of games that I play. But it's mostly JRPGs. And as far as games like Elden Ring, I'm not that good at games like that. So I usually don't play games like that. I did, like, way back when Bloodborne first came out, I did a live stream of that. Unfortunately, that got purged along with a lot of the other games that I had on Twitch, which is sad, because I had a lot of fighting games on my Twitch archives, a lot of horror games on my Twitch archives. They're all gone now, which is sad. I still have the games, though, so maybe I'll play them again one day. Oh, my stream is delayed by 30 seconds, and that's because I use Restream to stream to both YouTube and Twitch. So that explains why there's a 30-second delay. Sorry for that, by the way. It can be helped. I do like streaming to both because I do have people that like to watch on both. So. Alright. His love for the soil and rocks was matched only by his desire to become an alm of earth. Everyone who knew Born was convinced that Gnome would choose him. Alas, the honor went to another, and Born fell into the pits of despair. Once he left the village behind, his descent into corruption began. I found a document in the archives in which a Guju resident bemoans Born's departure. That is where I learned how to save him. Ah, so we're going to use the soil to help him out, I guess.
What's this vial for? Is that soil inside? Hey, this is soil from Dura Gorge. That place is a merciless wasteland where the organisms fight to survive. Their life force is seeped into the earth there. Can you feel it?
SJ said, you can stream through OBS and still be able to stream on both the platform with less delay or no delay at all.
Yeah, but OBS tends to have this thing where if you're using both programs at the same time, it won't display certain things. Like if I was doing that, I wouldn't be able to or is it that they charge money? Oh yeah, that's right. I think they have you charge. I think they charge money to make it to where you can stream to both. Because as far as I can tell, you can only stream to one service. And if I'm streaming to Restream, and then Restream allows me to connect to 2 other services, then that means I'm able to do it for free rather than pay money to OBS to stream to multiple platforms.
And this one here has a somber aura. I can tell it was frozen for a long time. The melted snow mixed with the earth reminds me of tears from the spirits. Hey, this one ain't got no soil in it. This one's just crushed rocks. Wait, I sense a divine force from it. Yep, this runs from the Temple of Wendell. I'm right, aren't I? Why was I cooped up inside this stuffy book? I want to feel the earth beneath my feet again. See its color, smell its fragrance, feel its warmth.
Oh, yeah, it's complicated. But I do remember I used to use Streamlabs, and they used to let people stream to multiple platforms for free. But then they changed their service and made it to where you had to pay for that. And unlike OBS, Streamlabs doesn't allow you to utilize programs like Restream. And I was super pissed because I'd been streaming with Streamlabs for a while. And then after they changed it so much, I was like, fuck it. And just decided to start using OBS instead.
It's all flooding back to me. I remember what I used to love, what I used to hope for. Finally, I remember.
SJ.
Yeah, they stopped being GOAT when they started getting greedy. But that's just how a lot of companies are. Sadly. The despair is dissipating from the grimoire. The Shadow Zero was a product of Born's hatred, but simultaneously, it also served as a nucleus for intense, coagulated emotions. With the monster defeated, we can use the power within the soil, which Born loved so very much, to cleanse him of the misery that had plagued him. I think that concludes this little fiasco. Yet I couldn't have done it without your help. Please accept this by way of thanks. Wow, thank you, Aish. The Shadow Zero dropped it before. So you took it without asking, and now you're gifting it to us. Thanks. This plan wouldn't have worked had you not brought the soil samples back with you. Bones, snow, and stones included. Ha!
SJ.
And we only put this stuff in because we thought you'd like it, Aish. Well, except for the snow, right, Jule? What is my age? Well, that's rude. I am a very old man, I'll have you know. No, I don't mind. I'm 42 now, I think. I don't know. It's been I'm so old that I've forgotten. Actually, I am kind of confused now. I'm so old. I've forgotten now. I didn't even celebrate my last birthday. No, I'm 42. That's right. I'll be 43 in 2026 in March.
SJ. Said. What?
Yeah, I'm old. A lot of people get surprised by that. But I think it's obvious to tell more these days as to when I first started streaming, because I tend to have physical problems like my acid reflux and my headaches that I complain about on stream. I never used to complain about things like this when I first started streaming. I've just been deteriorating live on stream for many years now. But yeah, people get surprised by that when I say that I'm 42, because I don't sound it. And that I can chalk up to the fact that I don't smoke, I don't drink. I typically eat healthy. I haven't been lately because food's very expensive these days. And I've just been eating what I can afford, and that's typically not the best thing. I don't eat sugary foods. And that's okay with me because I enjoy savory foods more. Things like steak or spicy foods, which is something I have been having to cut back on lately because of the acid reflux. And that has to deal with just me getting older, you know? Oh, right, Karina. Ha! And we only put that stuff in because we thought you'd like it, Aish. Well, except for the snow. Right, Yulei? All's well that ends well, I suppose. Glad the extra things came in useful. So you really did put those things in the vials out of consideration for me? And all along I thought it was you not taking my request seriously. Well, there's some truth to that. You might even say that our camaraderie is what awakened Born to his forgotten feelings.
SJ said, it's good to see that you are playing games people don't too much support gaming at your age. Please don't.
You can call me bro, that's fine.
Get better. What should I call you, bro, man?
No, don't. That's too much.
Said,
yeah, you know, that's true. A lot of people just give up on playing games at my age, because I do admit I haven't been playing a couple of games these days because I haven't been as responsive as I used to be. For instance, I used to play Sonic games like crazy, but the past game that I played, Sonic Frontiers, I was getting so angry over it. And it was due to a lack of skill. It's not that I used to be bad at video games. I used to be a lot better at Sonic games, but I guess my reaction time has kind of fallen out with my old age, because I haven't been as good as I used to be with certain games. And I think that could be a main reason why I stopped playing them. Fighting games, for example, I used to play Smash, Dead or Alive, Tekken, and even some Street Fighter way back in the day, before it started getting boring. But I seen the most recent Street Fighter, the one, Street Fighter 5, I think it was, where you get to actually challenge people on the street, actual street fighting. And I was like, that is fucking awesome. I would love to play the series again, but I'm just not as good as I used to be. And the same goes for games like you said, Elden Ring. I played through Bloodborne, and I had a lot of fun with it back in the day, but I just don't think I could play a game like that these days.
SJ.
Yeah. I think that'd be the only reason why I pick up certain games. In fact, I haven't played a Grand Theft Auto game in a long time, and I was actually looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 6 simply for nostalgic purposes, but they delayed it till next year. I'm still gonna get it, but I'm hoping I'm still interested in it next year, you know? When they said that they were going to delay it until next year, I was angry about that for several reasons, because the prices on games are getting ridiculously high. But other than that, is next year, I don't know how I'm going to be feeling next year. This year, I was all gung-ho for it. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play it, because there don't seem to be that many games coming out this year that I want to be playing. But next year, I don't know what's going to come out, you know? I may end up getting interested in something completely different. So I'm hoping I'm still feeling the same way I'm feeling this year about it. Because, I mean, for one, it's interesting because it's following two characters that are supposed to be in a relationship, and you don't see that in a Grand Theft Auto game that often. You know, usually it's revolving around the whole issues of society and the way it impacts the criminal mindset, and that's interesting and all, but they've never explored it from a romantic situation, from a situation how it can divide two people who are in a relationship. And that's something that a lot of people face in society, and it's just interesting to see that Rockstar wants to take it to that level. I guess the other thing is that it's funny because the main character in that, the male character in that, is named Jason, which is my name, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess. I don't want to seem vain to that aspect, but it would be interesting to see a fellow Jason somewhere that isn't in horror movies, you know?
SJ said, I agree the prices are skyrocketing and the way you talks about games, you are a true gamer.
Oh, thank you, SJ. That is very kind of you. I try my best at keeping up with the times, but there are just so many things to keep up with now.
SJ
Jason meets Jason, yeah.
Jason meets Jason.
I think I'll have a little bit in common with this guy too, because he seems to have a very noble attitude to him. He doesn't seem like a truly corrupt person like how you'll see with a couple of characters in the Grand Theft Auto series, like those that are completely gone against society. But I don't know, that could completely change depending on how they decide to take the story, and I guess that's part of the reason why I'm interested in it, and I want to see how far it goes. I haven't been following too many of the more recent trailers because I don't want spoilers now, and because it's going to be a whole nother year before we get the game, I'm very worried that they're going to spoil a lot up until that point. I know a lot of people want to see more from the game, but I really just don't want spoilers, you know? But when it comes down to it, so by this time next year, I don't really think I'm going to have too many options in terms of gaming, because we're still getting to a transition point where the old generation of games is hitting almost over 5 years now, so
SJ said about the GTA games,
right,
what I don't like is they promote
but
the
in
platform
an
games,
aspect
they should
of
not rotting the young generation apart,
keeping
so that the
games
game is good.
to a certain rating, I think that really all depends on the parents themselves. We, as a society, I feel we need to put more responsibility on parents to keep these things away from their kids, and they're just not doing it. I've seen people online who are just letting their kids do so many things that they shouldn't be doing, and they're like, oh, I can raise my kid any way I want to raise them, and I'm like, you're just going to be hurting your child developmentally, you know? And they don't realize it. And there are so many adults out there that don't even deserve to be parents, and they are, and it's just sad because I grew up, my best friend, who was my next door neighbor growing up, he had like the worst childhood. I still feel really bad about his childhood because he had 5 different fathers and a brother by each one, and each one of them left him and his poor mother to fend for themselves, and I did everything that I could to help bring him up like a brother, and he grew up to be a very well-to-do guy, you know? Like, I don't want to act like I was a major influence in his life, but his brothers, who were younger than us, and I didn't really hang out with them that much, they led... I really hate saying stuff like this because they know who they are, they know who I'm talking about. Their lives are just not as good as his, and I feel like if maybe I had reached out a little bit more to his brothers, that they may have grown up to have better lives. And one of them passed away, which was a little bit sad because I knew him. And that just 100% shows that so many fathers out there just shouldn't be able to get away with a lot of the things that they are, and we just don't hold adults accountable for the way that they parent, And it's kind of criminal in a sense, but there's like absolutely no way for us to really just crack down on the way some parents act with their kids. And it's affecting all of us as adults, even those without kids.
SJ said, your friend had a bad one. I hope no one gets that kind of suffer. I'm glad my parents kept
Right,
me.
exactly. You know, I'm not saying that all parents are just like terrible parents or anything like that for the way that they are. His mother was a wonderful woman. But it's just, you know, some guys, they grow up thinking that they're going to be doing whatever the hell they want, and they don't realize how many people they hurt in the process. And then you get those parents that will just let their kids do whatever they want, and their kids end up ruining things for everyone, including those of us who are gamers who love playing video games, because they end up playing video games that are not meant for them, and then it ends up ruining the experience for the adults who those games are meant for, you know? Because servers get shut down, adult ratings get placed on things to have certain situations censored, games lose budget because the game developers are trying to target certain audiences when their games are 100% not meant for those audiences, but they want the money, you know, because fucking greed and shit like that. And it all comes back down to the fact that parents at their core have to be responsible for the way that they monitor their child. I have a nephew that I've been helping my sister raise, and he is the greatest kid in the world, and he is very mindful of the things he watches. He's very mindful of the things that he will watch.
By the way, tell me about yourself.
I guess I'm doing that right now. But yeah, he won't watch certain YouTube videos unless I tell him it's okay to watch them. And I'm very happy about that, because he could be watching all kinds of really nasty stuff right now. And I'm happy that he at least comes to me and he's just like, so have you found anything new that's funny? And I recently showed him, I don't know, I don't feel like I should promote this person, but there's a funny guy that tells story time videos and things like that are comical. His name is Ice Cream Sandwich. I don't watch his stuff, but I've heard about him, and I saw a recent out of context thing about his videos, and he tells story time videos, and they're funny and they're really clever for kids, you know, to watch. And I watched a couple of his videos, and I was like, you know what, Johnny would like this. So I brought him in, I sat him down, I let him watch some videos, and he thought they were funny. So I was like, well, yeah, here you go, here's a guy you could watch, and he really enjoys his videos now. And I'm happy that he's not like other kids, you know, because with other kids, you bring them down and you're like, hey, check this out, and you show it to them, and they're like, they'll roll their eyes, they'll be like, oh, it's just some stupid millennial thing, I don't want to watch this. But Johnny's a very open-minded kid, and if you are watching something that you think is funny, he'll watch it and he'll agree it's funny. And sometimes he goes a little bit too far. Like I showed him terminal montage videos, really talented artist who makes a lot of really funny skits and a lot of really funny game-related videos. But he got way too addicted to Bird Up for a while. the Bird Up skit that is done in the terminal montage videos, and even terminal montage was like, I hate doing this, but it's what the kids want to see. And he was one of those kids that was just constantly saying bird up over and over until the point it got to the point where I had to turn him on to something else for him to completely forget about it. But even then, when I say bird up, he'll go nuts over it. But yeah, he won't be like one of those kids that will go to the movie theaters and do the whole chicken jockey thing and go nuts and start throwing popcorn and things like that. I know he wouldn't do that. I mean, I haven't taken him to a movie theater. We live way too far away from any movie theater to be taking him to one. But I know if I ever took him to a movie, he would sit down and be very respectful to all the other moviegoers and watch and laugh. You're allowed to laugh at a fucking movie, but what you're not allowed to do is just be throwing shit everywhere and throwing hands with people, you know? And I know he wouldn't do anything like that. Because he's a good kid. We've taken him out to grocery stores and to convenience stores and malls and things like that, and he's always very well polite, very well behaved, never throws a fit, never cries, never whines for things. And that's the other thing too, is like when it comes around to the like Christmas time and we're trying to decide what to get him for Christmas, he just straight up won't tell us most of the time. And I mean, I guess I can't be mad about that, but at the same time, it's like, ooh, we really would like to know what to get you for Christmas, but he's not spoiled in that way, so it kind of leads me to believe that we've done a pretty good job of raising him, you know?
SJ said, well, he's just a kid after all. You are taking good care of him. He loves you and believes in you. Keep him happy.
Oh yeah, I really wish he'd go out more. But we do live in an apartment complex, so there aren't too many kids around for him to play with. There aren't even that many places for him to go as a kid. I know when I was young, we grew up in a large city, so where there were like dozens of places and many different playgrounds that I could go to have fun. He doesn't have that luxury. Everything's way too far away. We live in a suburbs now where you have to have a car to go anywhere. Otherwise, you're going to be walking for like a half hour to an hour to get anywhere. And with the kind of heat we have around here, I definitely wouldn't want him to go out in that. But it would be nice to see him going out more. I mean, he goes to school and stuff like that, but it's like every other time of the day, any other time of the week, he'll just be watching videos and playing his video games. And in terms of video games, we get him all the typical stuff, like anything Nintendo related. He's 13, so, you know, 13 and under video games, stuff like that. I'm very mindful of the things that he watches and the games that he plays, and you know, all the stuff that he typically watches and plays will at most have vulgar language in it, and that's about it. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, a lot of people do these days. It's kind of hard to actually go anywhere now because of how far everything is. And a lot of places that we all used to go back in the 90s have been closing down, like malls and rental places, and like the only thing that's really open these days are places to buy things, you know. Just places to shop. That's the only places I could really think of. Can't really go anywhere to hang out these days because a lot of the places have been closed down and have been turned into strip malls and parking lots and stuff. But yeah, in terms of what he watches, at most, I'll let him watch things with vulgar language where they curse and stuff like that, because he's 13, that's okay. And when he turns 16, 18, he'll be allowed to watch and listen to whatever he wants to. But right now, as long as he's not watching anything dirty or has pornography in it, I'm totally okay with him playing and or watching it.
They say Americans often have gun in their house, do you?
No, we do not have guns. We do not have guns in our house. We do not allow guns. I have... It's not a gun. It is a practice rifle that my grandfather had because he fought in World War One, World War Two, and was a on-site chef during the Vietnam War. And, you know, he got to keep a lot of things, but a lot of that got distributed to many members of our family, including the flag that he was buried with, or buried, that was draped across his coffin. It was draped across his coffin during his burial. But one of the things that was handed down to me was a practice rifle, and that's not something that can shoot bullets or anything like that. It's mostly used to develop your trigger fingers and be used with learning how to reload guns and how to dismantle guns and things like that.
SJ said,
Aw, thank you.
a veteran.
But yeah, that is the only thing that's close to a gun that I have. And I have that way back in storage, along with a watch that he left me, which was one of many of his watches. He was a big fan of watches, apparently. I didn't know him all that well. He died before I was born, and from everything that I've heard about him, he was a good man. So he died actually a couple months before I was born, come to think of it. From what I was told, after he retired from service, he got a job working in a sheet metal company, where he died because of an on-site accident. He was supposed to be fixing something that was like
said,
50 feet in the air.
talking about a weapon, I have a kitchen knife.
I think we all have kitchen knives. But yeah, he was trying to fix something that was like 50 feet in the air, and he slipped out of the bucket that he was in, fixing the thing. I can't remember what the hell it was called. It was like a thing that carried molten materials for sheet metal making. He slipped out of it, fell 50 feet to his death.
Said,
And that sucks.
I'm sorry about
Oh, that's fun. It's what it is. I didn't really know him all that well. I only know of stories, but it is sad. I mean, if anyone was impacted, it's my mother and her side of the family. But yeah, that was that. And that's like the closest thing that I've really ever had to a gun in the house. So, am I okay with guns? I want to say handguns would probably be the only real thing that I think would be okay for a person to own. But in terms of gun control, I feel like there should be a lot more of it. Definitely here in America. Because there are just way too many guns.
SJ said, if you don't
What is my life like?
from your perspective,
Well, I have 2 jobs. One where I do a lot of physical work, and one where I do a lot of mental work. I work as a commission artist, as well as I help design websites and do video editing, as well as some fact checking and things like that. Not so much of that these days, as much as video editing and stuff like that. That's my main weekday job. My weekend job is an overnight job. I condition, which is something where I make sure the shelves at the store that I work at are clean. And, oh, not my life?
SJ said, no, not your
Oh,
life.
what do I
do you
think life is? That's kind of a loaded question, but I'll try and answer it. I'd have to say off of the top of my head, life is about experiences and everything that you can make in terms of memory, you know? I feel like a life well lived is one that you can experience regardless of whether or not you're in it. If your life has been nothing but sad times and nothing but moments where you regret things, then maybe you should spend most of your time trying to work on experiences that you don't regret. You know, that way by the time that your life has either ended or has begun to end, you can actually take pride in a lot of the memories that you do enjoy. So yeah, that would be what I think life would be about. Making memories and remembering the people that are a part of your life and keeping their memories alive, you know? I mean, I think that's another reason why I enjoy making these vlogs and playing a lot of these games and doing live streams for them, is because one day I know when I'm old and I'm not really able to play video games anymore, I can at least... I've begun doing a very long... This is going to take forever, but... I've begun saving a lot of my live streams to external hard drives.
Well, I'm trying to know what life is and stuff like that, and your thoughts about life is good as well. I too think that life is about experiencing.
Yeah. But yeah, I've begun the long process of saving all of my live streams to an external hard drive, something where I can one day in the future kind of pull it up and watch a lot of my old live streams. And if I'm doing that right now in the future, old me, hey there, old me, I hope you're okay. I hope you're not suffering too much from acid reflux as you are right now in your life. And I hope you're enjoying some lovely food, because right now you're not experiencing that. But I hope sometime in the future I get to eat better foods than what I'm eating right now. I definitely, I'm definitely losing a lot more weight than I want to be. So I hope, old Jason, you're out there eating some delicious food. But yeah, that's something that I like to focus on right now, since I can't really go anywhere and do much of anything because everything's way too expensive. I enjoy doing this because it helps me make memories. I work my 2 jobs and I enjoy doing them. My bosses at both jobs are great guys, and my schedule's finally at a point where I can actually have time to myself and relax and play video games.
SJ.
So I want to be able to look back on these moments, you know?
Keep faith in yourself.
Yeah, I just gotta keep going, you know? But yeah, all of the live streams that I do and a lot of the things that I'm making vlogs about, like right now what we're doing here, it's all stuff that's going to be saved for future generations to enjoy, as well as my future self to enjoy. So hopefully things like YouTube and Twitch will still be around long after I'm dead, so that people who are watching this in the future, if my channel is still available, you get to enjoy hearing all of these things, as well as the conversations that I have with the people that are currently showing up to chat, like our good friend SJ here. And if YouTube is no longer available and there are still streaming services like YouTube out there, I guess maybe when I get old, I'll re-upload all of these videos to that. You know? You gotta have some kind of hobby when you get up there in years. And one of those things that I want to do when I get older is try to categorize my life a lot better than it is now. A lot of the games that I still have yet to complete, I want to complete them and have them all recorded so that when I get old I can just watch videos instead of having to mess up my hands or my brain by trying to play them. I mean, the other good thing about doing this in terms of vlogging and creating memories for the future is that the game Genshin Impact that I was playing yesterday that you watched me play, SJ, Genshin Impact isn't going to be around forever. I don't know what they're going to do when they do plan to shut down their servers.
SJ said, I love your convo.
Aw, thanks, SJ. But yeah, when Genshin Impact does finally stop, whenever it stops, at least I'll be happy with the fact that I've created all of these videos and all of these live streams of me playing the game so that I can look back on them and remember the game for what it used to be, you know?
SJ said, man, you shall create vlogs, show us yourself and your life.
I really don't want to get too personal with my life because there are people in my life that I do want to not talk about, you know? And I don't want to expose them to the internet. For instance, my nephew, because he has autism and I would not want him to be exposed to the internet. Because I feel like there are way too many bullies online, you know? Not only that, but there are people that I work with on both ends of my job that I would not want to accidentally dox. So, yeah. Yeah. Plus, there are a lot of friends that I've worked with in the past that that know me, and if people were to figure out things about me, they could easily link me to them. And I feel like the main reason why I don't do a lot of things in terms of talking about my own personal life is because doing that would implant a lot of people, and kind of maybe even let people figure out who they are and where they live. And I know at least one of my friends would not want that, because I have spoken with them about it before when I was sending them something through the mail and they were like, please do not let this get out, and you know, and all that. I was working on something for them for a project that they had going on their own channel, and when I sent it to them, they were like, please, when you get this thing that I'm sending you, destroy all evidence that I sent it to you. And I was like, yeah, I know. But it's because a lot of people, when they're doing things on YouTube and Twitch, and when they have their own websites and stuff like that, and they become very popular, they don't want people to figure out where they live, because they'll get people showing up to their houses, and you know, it can get very crazy. I'm sure you've probably heard about a lot of famous YouTubers who have been harassed by people online, and when that kind of thing happens, it's usually because of a friend that accidentally lets things slip, and I don't want to be that guy, you know? I would really hate it. I would probably ruin the rest of my days trying to get to sleep knowing that I accidentally ruined this person's life by letting something slip, you know? And Yeah, that's something that I gotta be careful of whenever it is I'm talking about my life. So forgive me if I don't talk too much about myself. I tend to try and make my my live streams about the games that I'm playing and stuff, you know. But I am very happy that people are interested in me.
Said,
That's nice.
yeah, I agree with you. I was born with cleft palate disorder. That S means I look
Aw.
ugly and my voice is not good, so I know how people bully not only in real life but also on
You
the
know
internet.
something? For solidarity purposes, my uncle on my father's side, he has that as well. And it's not the worst thing in the world to have. He's a very ornery man. So if anything, the only real discomforting thing about him is that he's kind of a rude person. And you do not seem like a rude person. So it really doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. As long as you're a good person on the inside, that's really all that matters. But yeah, online bullies can be a real mess, a real bad situation. So, all right, well, I guess we could get back to the story now. I am kind of, we've been sitting on this one screen for a very long time watching Aish wave his arms around. It's been like a half hour. To the people in the archives, I'm sorry. I hope you at least enjoyed this conversation.
I'm just an introvert guy, pleading face.
Aw. You know what? That's true. All of us are. So don't worry. There are many of us out there. I'm more introverted now than I ever have been in my entire life. You know? I used to be going out there and doing a lot more, but I guess because of my new job and position since 2017, I've been more of an indoor person now than an outdoor person, so I can honestly say I'm more of an introvert. So don't worry. You're not alone. There are many of us. Feel strength in that solidarity. I know I do. Alright, now back to what Aish was saying. You might even say that our camaraderie is what awakened Born to his forgotten feelings. You have taught me yet again how impactful the power of fellowship can be. I must document this experience while it is still fresh in my mind. Never would I have expected such words to come from... Oh wait, that's Palomino. Never would I have expected such words to come from Master Aish. Such passionate praise is worth more than any reward. Document it all you want. Just remember, take a break. Just remember to take a break once in a while. You know what?
Helping out people in need can be so rewarding.
That's true, Val. That's 100% true. I know I like to document a lot of the games that I play, but every once in a while I do need to take a break from it. Some days, instead of playing video games, I just want to sleep. Friendship, camaraderie, nothing is as satisfying as the warmth those words bring me. Aw.
SJ said, talking with you is great, but I gotta go.
Cool.
Cause
So
it
that's
should
that
be
side
around
quest
8
done.
there, right? It's am here in India, and if any of my family members see me awake, they will scold the hell out of me.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, it's okay, SJ. It was fun talking with you, too. I hope you have a great night's sleep. And I hope you have a great day when you wake up.
Let's rest up.
Thank you again for stopping by. Oh, and don't forget to leave a like. It helps out the with the algorithm and stuff. Alright, cool. We're all level 77 right now. So let's go take care of that boss's minion. And then I'll do some level grinding. Yeah, got a ways to go to get to the next level, but I'm sure we'll get a bunch of experience points from that minion we're about to fight.
SJ said, it's almost morning, but sure have a great day.
Oh, thank
and
you.
like the video.
Thank you, SJ. I look forward to seeing you next time. Alright, so go here. One thing I would like to do is know if there are any more quests. I wish there was some way to check. Because I feel like I've done all of the side quests, but who knows, there could be a secret one somewhere. So the boss is up that way. Can we warp to it? We can warp directly to it, but I don't think I want to do that. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and climb up there. Ugh. Ooh. We'll try and get to a level 80 today before I end the stream. I would like to say that I could fight the enemies near the mana tree to get stronger, but I don't think that's...
Watch your step here.
I forget where I'm supposed to go to get to the top here. Part of me feels like... Ah, right. It's that way down there.
Yahoo!
Ooh. You know what? I could have warped to this save instead. I didn't realize it was this far away from where we're supposed to go.
Let's plan our next move.
The whole reason why I didn't want to warp here is because I'm about to use a cookie. And I wanted to give myself some time before the fight to eat the cookie. That way I could gain the extra experience
use this.
points.
There's Axbeak, one of the monsters Ian mentioned. It definitely looks more rabid than the last time we saw it.
If we let it run wild, it could pose a danger to the people of Tiania. Let's finish it off quickly before it burns the whole region to the ground.
Alright,
It's not going to lay a finger on
giant
Ian.
chicken time.
We have to stop it.
We can't let a rampage so close to killing us.
Take this! Take this! Lend me your power! Time to call on the elemental spirit! Take this!
Whoa.
Summon the spirits to our side.
Lumina Lantern! Surrender now! Our
Ooh. Ha! Nice. Froze it.
Not so tough now, are you?
Okay, well, explosion didn't really. I don't know why I thought it would.
Take this! Salamando!
Yeah.
Take this! I think we can use the vessel. Gotcha! This is how it's done. You're mine! Take this! Not so tough now, are you? You're mine!
Anybody have water?
Take this! Bullseye! Think you can handle this? Or finish!
That burned!
Looks like its energy is almost snuffed out.
As long as we exercise caution, we will eventually extinguish it. Let's make it feel the burn! I can hot put it out!
This is how it's done. Take this!
No shovel!
The vessel's filled with mana. Take this! I'm coming!
Does anybody have water?
Gotcha! You're mine! Gotcha!
Does anybody have water?
Come forth! You're mine! It's immobilized! Nicely done! Take this!
Nice. That was a little harder than the usual.
It's so hot in here. I've had enough volcanoes for a lifetime. Can we please leave?
Was it just me, or was there someone by the rock over there?
Huh? I didn't see anything. Was it a ghost?
Whatever the case, they appear to have already absconded. We should also depart for our next destination.
Alright. There's Val's weapon. Blade of Triumph. Very weird that they, saw somebody.
Nice job, everyone! We defeated all the monsters Ian requested.
Let's hurry back to the palace and let him know. He must be worried sick right now.
Indeed, we must hurry and allay his anxieties.
Alright, well, we're not gonna do that. We'll be doing that next time I stream. So, since I have the last weapon, I think there's another side quest that I have to do that involves that weapon. Let's take a look really quick. Because I also want to do some level grinding with the time that I have left on that cookie. Alright, so I have to change my vessel in order to take advantage of the new weapon I got. Oh man. Oh man, really? So I only get to choose between these two. And Morley's already using this one. Oh, god damn it. Oh, well, let's take a look here. Morally, he's the samurai blade, so... Mm. And then I guess I could use... Am I okay with that, though? Oh, yes, that's right. Her thing is to heal, isn't it? I think I'm okay with that. There's the new... Wait. No, that's not it. Looks cool, though. Yeah, here it is. Blade of Triumph. Here we go. Now everybody's got their ultimate weapons. That's a shame that his weapon does not really match his gear. I think what really sucks is the fact that their default does not really do much, you know? It is also kind of weird that... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the default is... Stop going there. Please go in here. Thank you. Maybe the default is the thing that you need to equip in order to utilize all of the elemental stuff. Oh, so many things go down, though. So many stats go down. There's no real benefit. I mean, I guess defense and spirit go up by so much, but... Alright, now let's see what we can equip. Or, wait, what is it that you can do now? Switch elemental vessel. R2. Can I just do this whenever now? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so what moves do I have equipped? Yeah, that's right. These two are empty because I had to switch them before. So I can put something there now. I really hate that a lot of his stuff is kind of just... related to defense and things. Yeah, a lot of his moves just really aren't useful, you know, as attacks. All of his stuff are buffs. That's all his stuffs are. That's all his stuff is. It's just buffs. Which is sad. I really wish he had better attacks. Like explode is the strongest one that he has. That makes me sad because it's not a very useful attack. Those are the only actual unique attacks that he has, and they're not very strong. But oh well. Let's take a look and see how all of their defaults will affect them. Their default vessels, I mean. Their default appearances. Like, see, all that goes down. And I mean, all the other things go up by a lot more, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass that things go down so far. So I just wanted to go here to change stuff around. Alright, now we're going to level grind for a bit.
Off we go, Flammy!
Let's see, where should I do that? I can't remember. Did we go to the island or the volcano? I think we went to the floating island first, right? I think we went to the floating island and then the volcano. Like, because after the floating island, we went back to the tree and then we had to fight all the Benevodons, right? So then the volcano would probably have the most powerful bad guys that I can fight. Let's take a look at the level of the bad guys here. And then go to the volcano and see the level of the bad guys there, because I'm having a hard time remembering what order I did things.
Here's perfect, Flammy. Thanks.
Okay, they're 41.
Let's teach them a lesson. You're mine. Take this.
Easy rival remaining.
You're mine. Imagine all the lava buns I could buy with this lucre.
So I can't use any of my abilities. So what would be the point of keeping my default equipment on. Alright. Let's go ahead and put what I had on before with them. I can't remember now. What was hers? The spear, right? Right. So... well, since this is available... This will increase magic attack, which is what he's all about. Magic defense will go down though, so... I think I like her better with light. I think someone should have light, you know? Alright, so that didn't seem like it was as strong as the bad guys near the volcano, so let's go back to the volcano. Those were level 41. I think the enemies that were near the volcano were higher than that. Yeah, 46. Okay.
A rather feeble flock. Let us finish this Survival remains.
Where are the real monsters at?
Ugh, my eye. Not supposed to get things in it. Got some hair in my eye. Alright, so next 5 minutes, I guess, would be a good time to try to level up.
Watch your step here.
Hopefully I can get to an 80.
Hurry, we gotta move before it sinks. Imagine all the lava buns I could buy with this lucre.
Wait. This bad guy's over here, right? Yeah. That's where it came from.
This shouldn't take long.
Oh, spirit!
You're mine!
My thanks. Survival remains. Consider all the candied confectionaries we could consume with this coin.
Hurry,
Do not.
we gotta move before it sinks.
That one's always hard. Gives me, like, stops my heart for a second. Like I'm not going to make it. But as you can see from Joulet and Palomina, it's not a good thing to fall in the lava. I mean, it's never a good thing. I don't ever think there's ever a good reason to fall in lava, but in this game, you lose a lot of health by doing that. Sometimes in games, you don't lose that much health when doing that.
Imagine all the lava buns I could buy with this lucre.
Oh, right. We get back. I think there's a shortcut. Right, here it is.
Activate.
A quote-unquote shortcut, because to be honest, this takes a while. Bad guys
I was reckless.
down there. That's right. They were down there. I took care of them. That's fine. Wait, what did I hit? You can hit something there? I did not know that. Okay, well, maybe let's go up. Palomina needs some health.
Here,
Oh, thanks.
use this. This shouldn't take long. A soul guard's resolve never sways.
I don't know if we're going to be able to
Watch your
make
step
it to 80. I think we can make it to 79, but 80 is going to be a stretch.
Not worth it. They were not our equal.
I love it when Palomina says that. It's the most petty thing she can say. They were not our equal. I'm like, dang. Palomina, gee. You're very powerful. You should be a little more humbler. I'd expect that of you. Alright. So, there's some down... or up there. Let's go grab them.
Time to shine. Yahoo!
At least I'm pretty sure there are some up here. Hoping I'm not wasting time. I don't have much left. Oh no, I think I was wrong. I don't think there are any up here. Crud, I was wrong. Shoot. Oh, it's a waste.
Power of mana. Yahoo!
Darn. Wait. Oh no, I think there is one more area, right? Okay, there are bad guys. Ooh, that was close.
You're mine.
Just made it.
Take this.
Easy machine. One rival remains. It's just not your lucky day.
And what's this?
Looks like I'm in luck,
Oh,
huh?
extra lucre. It's not the same thing. But yeah, I think that was all the bad guys that you can fight in the volcano. How's my experience now? We are close, but no, not close enough. There might be
Activate.
an even higher level. Oh, I think there is. Yeah.
Let's plan our next move.
Bad guys? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah. This is where we fought the boss.
Can't run. Can't run.
So yeah, I had just enough time left to fight all the bad guys in the volcano. For, you know, experience points. But unfortunately, that is all the bad guys I could fight. So I couldn't get any more experience points. There are bad guys out here though. I could try getting more experience points from them. Eat another cookie. Do my best, try to get to level 79 at least. I know I was able to get 1 level, maybe try to get 2 levels. Maybe. Oh wait, there. There's one that I haven't done. I knew there was another tower I hadn't done. The fire one. Okay, let's do that then. I know it's not going to give me any experience points, but at least get something done. Guys out of the way.
Maybe we've gotten a bit too strong.
Alright, where is... There they are. Okay, let's see how this is.
Grant me power. Everybody, brace yourselves.
Oh man, this is another one of those situations where it's like I don't have much time.
Save this one just for you.
Wait. Oh, this only attacks one character? That's not good. Plus, I didn't hit him all that hard.
You're mine. Come at me. Take this.
Darn.
Let's rethink our strategies.
Okay, I'm gonna have to swap to the other one because this is not useful.
Activate. This one's a tough one.
What? Immune? What? Why? Why? Nuh-uh. Are these all light? No, they aren't. Well, why are they immune? Even more clouds. Son of a bitch.
Not so fast.
Damn, man.
Let's rethink our strategies.
What the hell is it going to take to get rid of the clouds?
Come forth. Let's work together, everyone. Salamando. I've gathered enough men. Behold my power. We're finished. Time to call on the elemental spirits. So fast. Disappreciate. Spirit circle. Take this.
Dark funk.
So fast.
Oh man. This sucks. Dark funk, huh? Maybe. Wait, is he on fire? Why are they on fire? What the fuck? I say while I'm standing next to a giant pillar of fire. Let's see. What's the move that he has? Lucian Beam, right. You know what? I think I can give him a move that allows him to use certain abilities. Yeah, light. Alright, let's see if that at least can hurt them.
Power of mana.
An ambitious
Save this one just for you. Unleashing my full power.
Does anybody have water? We ask for your assistance.
Take this.
Oh, it's hitting them, but it's not getting rid of
Gotta stay
them.
focused.
Whoa, what the? Huh? How did I die? What the?
My turn.
I got this. Take this.
What happened?
Retreat to fight
I
another
died
day.
for some reason. I don't know how. Also, don't know why these two keep getting hurt. I honestly don't know how I died. Wonder if that move hurts me? I don't know why it would, but...
Let's rest up.
I mean, maybe it's because we were really close to the fire pillar. But how the hell are we supposed to get close to it and not get burned?
Grant me power.
You know, retreat is about
Surrender now. Lumina Lantern. Okay, I got your back. Take this.
Oh my god, I'm still not doing much damage. And that's like the hardest hitting that you can do. Fuck, man. I think the biggest
retreat.
fuck is that the CS gauge doesn't go up fast enough. Is there a way to make the CS gauge go up faster? I feel like there was a move that you could use that would do that, right? I think I remember seeing something that said that. Oh wait, here. Nature Aura. Uses the power of wood to increase the amount of CS an ally obtains in battle. Let's see if that helps.
Time to shine. Can't afford to play around with this. Surrender now. Or finish. One left. I think we can use the vessel. Got it. Nature Aura. Gathered enough mana. Saw it coming. You're mine.
I'm still not getting enough CS fast enough.
Right back at you. Take this.
I got really close though.
Rethink our strategies. Time to shine.
Our combined curve.
Save this one just for you.
Extra enemies.
Got it. Hang in there. Appreciate it. Ready whenever. You're mine. Appreciate it.
Get out of here.
You're mine. Take this.
Close to the elemental dust.
Dang it, so close! Damn it!
Retreat to fight another day.
So close. I think I'm getting that status effect that's carrying over. That sucks.
If we stick
Save this one just for you. Unleashing my full power.
do
Come
not
at me.
drop your
I think
defenses.
we can use
No, 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 no.
Lumina Lantern. Ready whenever.
Is there only one of them left?
You're mine. Saw it coming.
Wait, what the hell happened? That was weird. What the fuck happened there?
Time to shine. Can't afford to put. Do you think you can handle this? Unleashing my full power.
Does anybody have water?
Nature aura. Here I go. Ready whenever. Take this. Take this. You're mine.
Use the thing, use the thing!
Keep it moving. Retreat to fight another day.
Because I had to wait for it to recharge. God damn it. Palomina, stop being on fire.
Here, use this. I'm on it.
Thanks.
Grant me power. Let's work to surrender now. Unleashing my full power.
Do not drop your defenses until
Lumina Lantern. Got it. Hang in there. Appreciate it. You're mine. Take this.
Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Is it dead? Jesus. Oh, great. I just don't know what the hell happens sometimes. It's weird.
Power of mana.
We must band together.
Surrender now. You want some more? Lumina Lantern. Got it.
Not so fast.
I got your back. Ready whenever. Take this. Take this. Take this.
Damn it.
Let's rethink our strategies.
Yeah, I don't get what's going on with it. It's just, I really wish there was a better way to beat those things. But I can't figure out why they're not getting hurt.
Time to shine.
An ambitious.
Do you think you can handle this?
defenses until the very end.
You're mine!
Oh fuck, I forgot to add this.
Ready whenever! You're mine! Right back at you!
Does anybody have water? I was reckless.
Damn.
Moving! Retreat!
Shit. Came out of nowhere.
I'm on it! Here, use this! I'm on it!
For that?
Activate!
Watch out!
Save this one just for you! You want some more?
Stop your
Time to
defenses
call on the
until
illusion! Got it! Try it! My vessel's filled with mana! Right back at you! Take this! Saw it coming! Take this! You're mine! You're mine!
Man, I don't even think the CS gauge was going up as much as it was before. That's weird. That's the weird thing about this.
Resonate! Behold my power!
Stop your defenses until the very end.
Got it! Can you thanks? Take this! Gathered enough mana! Take this! Take this! You're mine! You're mine! Gotta stay focused! Take this!
Do it, do it, do it! Why wasn't he doing it? Ah,
Retreat!
that's just not fair.
Time to shine!
Watch out!
Do you think you can handle this?
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Got it! Take your aura!
Does anybody have water? My thanks. This poses a problem.
Saw it coming! I'm still kicking! Gotta stay focused! Saw it coming! I've gathered enough mana!
Ah, man.
Retreat to fight another day.
It's because all of them aren't coming after me. That's what it is. I can get more hits in when I do that.
Everybody, do you think you can handle this? Easy! Got it! Nature aura!
There's just one of them. What the hell? Did the reinforcement show up, or did I miss this one? I don't know. I wish I could paralyze it, for fuck's sake, and then figure out what's going on.
Fall back for now.
Whatever.
Time to shine. Let's work together, everyone. Behold my power. You want some more? Try it. I'm coming! Infection don't matter!
Use it, use it, use it, use it, use it. Yes!
This one's just for you! Spirits of light! Unleashing my full power!
Woo!
Imagine all the lava buns I could buy with this euchre.
Crazy.
Let me see. Is this?
Oath of Embers. That was nuts. I would say I'd like to do the same exact thing with the shadow, tower, but the shadow tower has three waves that you have to get rid of. You know, there goes her whip malfunctioning again. Straight in the air, looking crazy. I think that's the funniest thing about her whip item, is that it'll malfunction like that.
Let's plan our next move.
Alright, cool. So that leaves only one tower left, and that's the Shadow Tower. And that tower is going to be very difficult. That's why I have to train. Speaking of which, how much do we got left? Okay, cool. Let's eat a cookie. And we could use the training for the enemies in here. Oh, wait. I gotta change back to my stronger weapon. So, yep. And Karina had... You know what? Let's give her water. Just because. I could end up using Star Lancer again. Or Paladin again. Right, so cookie.
Here, use this. This shouldn't take long.
On guard!
Take this!
Defenses until the very end.
Got it.
See that dog behind me?
We triumphed together.
Oh man, that is not that much experience. I mean, the bonus 900 was all we really got. That sucks. I was hoping to get way more.
A rather playful frog.
Take
Let us
this!
finish this fight. You hear that? Neither remains.
Imagine all the lava buns I could buy with this lucre. This shouldn't take long. Sure, come at me!
Almost to the finish line. I may look like a flower, but I sure sting like a bee.
Wait, was that all the enemies out here? I could have sworn there was more. Yeah, I thought so.
A rather playful frog. Let us finish this fast.
Easy! You're mine!
One rival remains.
They weren't so tough. this! You're mine! I've gathered enough mana! Come at me! Take this! This should be the last! Come at me!
What? That's it?
This should make for a nice one!
Oh, Spirit! So what? That's it?
I will make quick work of that.
Fight free. Unrivaled remains. It's just survival of the fittest. I don't make the rules.
A rather simple block. Let's finish this bout. Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Okay, I think that's all the ones that are out here, or were out here. Get these. Let's go back into the volcano. I already know that I can take care of all the enemies in there within 5 minutes, so should have enough time to do all that. And that might just get me to...
I can handle this alone! Here! You're mine! You're mine! This should be the last! Take this!
My roots are firmer.
Nice! I didn't even pay attention. It was closer than I thought. To the next level. 79. Well, I don't think we're going to be getting to 80 because this is going to take way too long. Oh, cool. Even extra. No, grab it, grab it, grab it.
I feel like I can take anything on. This should make for a nice one! Take this! You're mine! This should be the last!
They were not our equal.
Alright, 6,000. The next minute.
Watch your step here! Hurry! We gotta move before it sinks!
Damn it.
This shouldn't take long. Take
Drop
this!
your defenses until the very end.
Got it! Take this! Take this!
I think the worst part is that all the enemies are so far away from each other. God, that wasn't even worth 6,000. Damn. Guess these would have been the better choice.
In my sleep.
Just thought that one magic knight or magic machine, whatever they're called,
Take this!
would have been worth a bit of experience points.
They weren't so tough. Hurry! We gotta move before it sinks!
Oh, I didn't have that core stone. Cerberus, right, right. Except for the next 4 minutes. Are we getting 5,000?
I can handle this alone. Come on. Here, use this. Easy. Take it easy. Just one left.
Let's keep it moving.
I must concentrate on curing.
I think the bad guys outside were actually giving me more experience points than the ones in here. So I was getting like a 5,000 with each one. But in here I seem to be getting only 4,000.
Resonate. Yahoo! Help us out. Yahoo!
Okay, I need to go up to avoid hitting that rock there.
This poses a problem.
Come on.
Thanks.
Here, use this.
You are all
Not
Easy.
Stone. I was like, why am I
Soul
not
Guard's
going after
resolve
him?
never sways. Watch your step here. Come at me. Take this.
It's weird that the bad guys in here don't give me as much as the ones out there because,
Got it. Next.
I mean,
Truthfully,
they're higher
I'm
level.
disappointed.
Yeah, look at 3,000? That's not right. The enemies outside were giving me 5,000 each.
Help us out.
Maybe it's just because there were more of them in every bundle, you know? Just quantity beats quality in this game. Oh well, might as well get rid of the last two. I got 2 minutes.
Resonate. Yahoo!
I feel like I made pretty good use of this cookie because I was able to get another level, you know? The hell? I thought there was bad guys up here. I mean, I know there are ones in the next area, but I thought there was some here too. Oh. I realize this is where I fought the axe beak, but I thought there was like another area before you fight the axe beak. Oh well.
This shouldn't take long. Take this! Appreciate it. You're mine! Okay. Soul Guard's resolve never sways.
Okay, that one dark creature was worth way more than the typical bad guy.
Help us out! Yahoo!
20 seconds to get to the last group of enemies. Oh man. I'm gonna make it. Oh wait, I don't think there are any enemies here. I wouldn't have made it anyway if there were. Nope, there weren't. Okay, so I was right about there being 2 additional towers when I started talking about that at the beginning of the stream. I didn't realize I'd completely forgotten about the fire tower. But I got it done, so yeah, that definitely means that the last one I have left to do is the tower at the shadow tower, I mean. Alright, so I got a decent amount of experience points out of that. I got about 50,000 experience points by doing all that. I mean, because that's better than not getting any. Then I'm just one step closer to a level 80. Means I need 21,000. And hey, I was able to find that tower and get rid of it. Didn't even realize. Well, let's go to Tiania.
Where to next?
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't need to be at a save point in order to fast travel. I forgot. And I'm pretty happy with everybody's lineup of gear and stuff. So the next time I stream, I will be playing as... Let's see, I'll be swapping out Jule for Morley. You know what, I'll do that now.
Let's plan our next move.
And then I'll save again. I can't believe I just did that. I wanted to do the changing. Oh wait, no, I can't do that in here. I gotta go out here. Gotta go outside to change characters for whatever reason. Can't do it in town. Even though they're not in my party. So it wouldn't make much of a difference. Alright, so I'll swap out Jule for Morley. There we go. Next time, this is the team we will have to go into the final area, fight the final boss, and hopefully be able to take care of the final tower. And then that will be literally everything this game has to offer. I'll have it all complete. See here, side quests. Mythical Weapon Saga. Oh, that's right. I've got them all now, don't I? Right, I can go turn this in. Completely forgot to do that. You know what? I'll do that next time.
Let's plan our next move.
I'll turn that in and that'll be the side quest that I do that day. And it won't be much of a side quest. I'll just do that, get that out of the way, and then go talk to Palomina's brother and get the last leg of this game started, which is the last boss. Alright. Wait, did I save? I wasn't paying attention, I was talking. Just to make sure. Alright, return to title screen. Alright, cool. Very productive day.
Visions of Mana.
Alright. Does it for another day of All Creator Live. I definitely want to thank SJ for being here. Thank you so much, SJ. Very nice of you to stop by, hang out for a while and chat. Yeah, there's really nothing else that I have left to talk about I guess I can thank Aileen for following over on Twitch, and I did get a new subscriber over on YouTube that I want to thank. Because I don't think it alerted me to that during the live stream yesterday. Thank you to KJUX. It was nice seeing you yesterday, and thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you in chat again. Alrighty, to those watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, what? Oops. I forgot to do that.
Visions of mana.
But yeah, to those wondering what it is I'm going to be streaming and when it is I'm going to be streaming, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I always keep that up to date. But you know, in case you want to check out the next stream, me and my sister April will be starting a new game called Fantasy Life I. It is a another action RPG, but this is more of a top-down experience, so it'll be a lot like our Legend of Zelda, a lot like the classic Legend of Zelda game, so it'll be a bit like my Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening playthrough. Yep, it's also like a life sim, so there's cooking and metal work and woodworking and all kinds of different job classes and stuff to do. It's a pretty interesting game. I played it on the 3DS, had a lot of fun with it. This is the sequel. It's been over 10 years since the first game came out, so I am looking forward to playing that tomorrow. April is as well. She also played the first game. But yeah, you all have a great day and or night, and I will see you tomorrow. Sleep easy as well. I am planning to do that myself. Gonna get some Z's, catch some Z's. As far as more Visions of Mana, I will be streaming more of that next Tuesday, so look forward to that as well. You all take good care of yourselves, stay safe, and you know, just have a wonderful night. Sleep easy, everyone. I'm gonna get to bed. As you can tell, I am getting tired. Every time I get tired, I always droll on and on about stuff. But that's just me, you know. Take care, everyone. Good night.